So today I built a tier list. Pretty cooked, I know. And if you are illiterate and cannot read the title, we are going to be ranking non-hostile mobs. It's pretty simple. So to get out the basic rules, mobs like the Iron Golem, bees, oh my god, I'm dying, zombie pigmen, and other like semi-passive mobs are just going to be ruled out because technically they still cause damage. So this, my friends, is going to be the only correct tier list of non-hostile mobs. So for starters, we have the base mobs. I'm going to put each of them in C tier, simply because there's really nothing special. The only difference is that I'm going to put the cow in A tier. My reasoning for this is that you get leather and steak, which is not only the best food in the game, other than, of course, golden apples and golden carrots, but the cow also gives you leather. Leather can be used to make books, bookshelves, trade with villagers, etc. So I think the cow rightfully deserves an A tier. Next up, we have pets. Easily, I'm going to put the dog and the cat in S tier. If you disagree with me, you're just wrong. Every single world you play, it's almost guaranteed you find a dog, and if you're able to get a cat, it's just as good, if not better. Parrots have always had a warm spot in my heart, so I'm going to give them a B tier. They would be A if they just didn't die super fast.
Bro, get
I also love that they dance to music, so that's pretty cool. On top of this, I'm gonna put Happy Gas in C tier, off to the side because it's like kind of in the way. The Happy Gas isn't the best thing in the game, although it is very like different and diverse compared to other mobs, seeing as it helps you build and is just overall a fun mob. Next off, we have rideable mobs. Right away, I'm going to put the camel, donkey, mule, and llama all in F tier. I think they all deserve F tier, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but they are very annoying. They're not fast. The most they do is carry a chest on them, and even then, they're just kind of a nuisance, seeing as you have shulkers and ender chests. Kind of just defeats the purpose, especially since they're not fast at all. The camel husk is one of the coolest mobs that has just been recently added to the game. I think it's more about the visual effects of it, so it gets a C tier. Similarly, I'm gonna put the skeleton horse here. Not only are they almost guaranteed to be fast, they just look so badass. Zombie horse gets an F tier. It's ugly, and it took Mojang forever to add it to the game. Regular horses though can get a C tier as well. There's kind of no point in having a horse other than it also just being a pet, which would kind of probably boost it. I'm gonna keep it in a C tier. Bit of a hot take here, but I'm gonna put the Strider as a B tier. I think it's a very different mob, considering it walks through lava and also is just genuinely fun to use. It's also pretty cute. I like them. Next, we have some of the cutest mobs in the game. So easily, I'm gonna put Armadillo as an A tier. One, because it not only gives your dog armor, but they're also very good for XP farms. And I mean, they're just kind of cute in general. In my opinion, and I'm sorry if I piss some people off, frogs get an S tier. These things have made such a massive impact on the community. They can be used to make slime ball farms, but more importantly, they are just goated. There's no thought behind those eyes. Down in F tier, I'm gonna go ahead and place the bat. Oh, that's kind of cool. I feel like they're just kind of useless. I don't even know if they drop XP. I don't think they do. They just kind of roam around caves, and if anything, they're more of a jump scare than anything else. So I think F tier, maybe C tier. I'll debate. You guys can choose in the comments. Foxes can get a B tier. Foxes are pretty cute. Most of the time you can use them as pets, but most of the time they just kind of sit there and do nothing. They can hold maces and totems, which is also pretty cool, but other than that, there's nothing else too special to them except for just looking dumb. Down in F tier, I don't care what any of you guys say. Rabbits get F tier. I've made plenty videos on it before, but rabbits have to be one of the most useless mobs in Minecraft. Ocelots get an A tier, and I know I'm gonna sound old for saying this, but it's more of a nostalgia trip for me. I remember when they first added ocelots to the game, there was no cats, so when you tamed an ocelot, it would turn into a cat. At least on the Xbox 360, that's how it was. Nostalgia trip definitely brings me back. I love ocelots. They'll always have a special spot in my heart. In B tier, I'm going to put the panda. They don't do anything. They're impossible to move around, and they're just kind of dumb. I don't even like their other variants. They're really ugly. Down the list. In C tier, we have the goats. He has one horn. I've never seen that before. Goats will get a C tier because I think they're annoying. It's pretty cool how they can dash people and other mobs, but for the most part, they don't do much. So I think C tier is pretty respectable. Sniffer gets an F tier. No explanation. I don't care. Copper Golem gets a B tier. Look, the Copper Golem was extremely overhyped. The idea of it sorting out your chest was amazing, but they really don't sort out the chest and instead sometimes even make messes. I think if Mojang coded it better, these would definitely be an S tier mob. Up in A tier, I'm going to place the rlly. Now, you might be wondering, why is it in A tier? It does nothing. But I beg to differ. It has extreme health regeneration, allowing you to make plenty of XP farms, as well as just being like a moral support companion. I love these things. So A tier is pretty good for that. Tadpoles get an F. Squids and glow squids get a C tier. I don't really think there's explanation for these three. Similarly, cod and salmon also should be a C tier. Tropical fish get a B tier simply because they look cool, but also there's like a crazy amount of varieties for them. I don't even know the number. I'll put it on the screen right now, but they're pretty cool. Dolphins get an A tier. A lot of people hate on the dolphins, but I personally love them. Both the Nautilus and the zombie Nautilus are gonna get a C tier. I don't know the full potential of these mobs. They were just added, but I mean, they're all right. They move relatively slow in water, but I mean, I guess it's good if you're trying to build underwater. I think this one's kind of obvious, but villagers are going to get an A tier. Overall, they're just a good mob. Probably actually the best mob. I don't know why I'm putting an A tier. Wandering traders get an F tier. That's just, nobody likes them. For the last three mobs, I honestly think they all deserve S tier. So forgive me if these are extremely hot takes, but the axolotl gets an S tier. Who doesn't like axolotls? I don't think I've met a single Minecraft player who's like, yeah, I hate that thing. Turtles will also get an S tier. I mean, look at it. I built the Lego for it in this video. Be sure to go watch it. So turtles easily get an S tier. And another S tier mob is so easily the mushroom. I mean, it's endless possibilities. On top of it being a literal cow that has mushrooms on it, keep in mind, if you don't want the mushroom, you could just shear the mushrooms off to make it a regular cow. But you can also get mushroom stew from these things, practically giving you an infinite food source. On top of this, they spawn on a hostile free island, meaning you could live on the island with them forever without having any threats, and you're basically immortal with them. I love these things. And I actually think that concludes the video. This is my non-hostile mob tier list. Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, I think since I did a non-hostile mob list, it's only right if I make another video where I do only hostile mobs. Because I mean, look at my takes. These are just, all of these are easily S tier. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I love you all. Be sure to like, and I'll give you a cookie.